I think the most difficult thing to study for Koreans is pronunciation.
Yeah, I think a lot of Koreans can read well, but when they're speaking and listening, there's a difference between I'm going to go to the store and I'm going to go to the store.
Yeah.
I'm going to go to the store.
They said I'm going to go to the store.
Right.
Like this connected speech is definitely not taught as much in schools, and it's pretty difficult, right?
Right.
Hey guys, how's it going? It's Sean. So today we're in Hongdae and we're asking people here living and traveling about the general level of English in Seoul, South Korea. My purpose of making this is to give my Korean students who are learning English some motivation and some feedback. I also asked people about areas of English in which Korean people consistently seem to struggle and areas in which they seem to be very proficient. Also, if you're currently studying English, I highly recommend you check out my website. I have an all-in-one package. I go over travel English, small talk, and I have a series with over 6 hours of natural listening content to help you to level up your English. Check it out by clicking the link down below, and anybody watching this video can get 15% off with the code REALEnglish. Without further ado, let's begin. Hey, how's it going? What's your name? Where are you from?
I'm Izzy and I'm from Manchester in the UK.
How is the general level of English in South Korea? Honestly?
Honestly, it's way better than I expected.
Yeah.
I thought it'd be quite difficult to navigate. I don't know if part of that is just coming from China where it's been basically non-existent. So potentially anything seems better than that. But so far I've had no issues whatsoever. It's been a lot higher than I thought it would be.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you were expecting it to be a lot more difficult to navigate and get around in English?
I think so, yeah. I was particularly worried about public transport just because I think it's quite difficult with the different alphabet and trying to navigate different places. But everything's been in English so far, so...
Bilingual.
Yeah. So it's not been difficult really to navigate anywhere. It's been okay, yeah.
Hi, how's it going? What's your name? Where are you from?
I'm Federico, I'm from Italy.
What brings you to Korea?
Scientific conference.
How well do you think Koreans speak English, honestly?
To be honest, not so well.
Okay.
I mean, anytime I was talking with people in the hotel and communicate with them, we managed to sort it out. But when I was asking things, the answer was not what I was asking for. Always there to help you, though English level most of the time is not here.
Hey, how's it going? What's your name? Where are you from?
Hi, I'm Victoria. I'm from Italy. It's going good.
What are you doing here?
Actually, I'm doing working holiday visa. I'm a concierge in a 5-star hotel here now.
How well do you think South Koreans in 2025 speak English?
I think they are getting better.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there is a lot of foreigner immigration in this period because of, K-drama, K-pop.
Yeah.
And I think they're doing good. They also go to 동아리.
Yeah.
Also, my boyfriend goes to 동아리 because
Is he Korean?
Yeah, he's Korean, and he told me, I want to learn English, and I think there is a much more desire to learn English in these days by Koreans, and they're doing good. They're studying hard.
Hey, how's it going? What's your name? Where are you from?
My name is Alison and I'm from France. I think it depends. The old people will probably not speak English that much, but they will still kind of try to show you, to explain to you, even though they don't speak English that much. But sometimes, you have some misunderstanding.
Oh yeah? Did you have any misunderstandings recently?
Sometimes in a restaurant with foods, sometimes you think it's just for one person. You say just one, but no, sometimes it's for multiple person, and they don't really tell you that, but it's fine. I don't mind. It's not their first language, and it's not mine too. So so it's fine. I think with the youngest, like the young adults, I think most of them kind of can speak English.
How about if I go to France? Is it easy to communicate in English?
They don't speak English too.
Okay.
I think we're the worst country in Europe for English. So that's why I'm like, it's okay.
I understand. Hey, how's it going? What's your name? Where are you from?
My name is Luna and I'm from France.
What brings you to Korea?
I came for my 20th birthday here, it was a gift. I came to see my favorite K-pop group.
You came for your 20th birthday?
Yeah.
This is a birthday present?
Yeah.
Are you here alone? Are you with your friends? Or?
Alone.
Wow, what a birthday present.
Yeah.
That's really unique.
Yeah.
Are your parents, they just trust you, you're going to be safe, you're going to be fine? Wow, that's a lot of trust.
Yeah.
What do you think about the level of English here in Seoul, South Korea?
I feel like young people can speak English very well.
Yeah.
It's most likely aged people who can't. But I think a lot of people can speak English here.
Yeah. Hey, how's it going? What's your name? Where are you from?
It's going well. I'm Kyle from Seattle, Washington.
What brings you to South Korea?
I just came here for visiting. I wanted to go to the DMZ specifically, the border between North and South Korea. So at the hotels, obviously, it's okay. You know, they hire people that speak English. But elsewhere, it's a little bit hit and miss. I think the younger people are a little bit better at speaking English than the older people. But still, there's a bit of an accent there, and it's kind of hard to understand. So I have to kind of ask for repeating themselves. And then I'm also using canned gestures to kind of like communicate better too.
Hey guys, how's it going? What's your name? Where are you from?
I'm Kennedy.
My name's Raf. We're from Los Angeles, California.
What brings you to South Korea?
We're just visiting family, taking a vacation as well, kind of just making a trip out of it.
We speak very, very little Korean. It's been pretty easy to navigate. I will say his mom speaks Korean, so that's been helpful to have somebody to guide us around. But
Sure.
for the most part, especially in Seoul, a lot of people speak English, so it's been pretty easy.
No, I think it's very friendly to English speakers. I mean, like every sign that you see, there's English writing, any like in the public transportation, the airport. And I think it's very impressive, honestly, how much people are able to have conversations with people like us from not from here, and it's
Yeah.
very welcoming and inviting. So it's a cool thing to see. It makes me wish I was better at speaking Korean or other languages too, to be honest. Like,
Yeah.
it's really cool.
Is there something that you find though that they consistently maybe struggle with? That there's like something that's difficult for a lot of South Koreans?
In my opinion, is the pronunciation.
Uh-huh.
The problem is that maybe since they grew up in Korea many years ago, there was not so English influence,
Yeah.
you know, and so also American music, there was not so present here. They are not used to listen a lot of foreign languages. I think that's the only problem.
Sure.
But then they study very hard.
Nowadays they're studying really hard.
Yeah. They are also getting good in pronunciation lately. But
Yeah.
I think the most difficult thing to study for Koreans is pronunciation.
Yeah. I think a lot of Koreans can read well,
Yeah.
but when they're speaking and listening, you know, there's a difference between I'm going to go to the store and I'm going to go to the store.
Yeah.
I'm going to go to the store.
Right.
Like this connected speech is definitely not taught as much in schools, and it's pretty difficult, right?
Right.
Is there one aspect of English that you think Koreans, particularly Koreans, struggle with? Maybe it's pronunciation, maybe it's grammar, maybe
Oh
it's...
yeah, definitely
uh,
pronunciation.
You think it's pronunciation?
Yeah. Because they will still they will speak English, but with a really like strong, with still their Korean kind of talking. So yeah, pronunciation, I would say.
Yeah. Does that make it difficult to have a conversation?
No, I don't think so. Just maybe a little bit more difficult to understand, but I mean, not that hard too. So yeah.
That's all.
Difficult question, as I've only been here for like 24 hours, but I think, you know, the R sound and L sound, it's really, you know, hard to tell between those two.
Great answer.
Yeah, so that's the main thing that I've noticed so far.
Yeah. Right. I think a good word to exemplify this is like a world.
Yes.
I teach English 101 to this student. He's a bit older, but when he speaks English, he does have trouble with the R and the L, especially the American R and L, because it's kind of unique compared to like the UK or Australia. Anyway.
Yeah. So
Great.
Something else that I noticed too is the idiomatic expressions that we use, like all you can eat, for example, that I tried to use this morning. The person at the hotel didn't really understand that, and then took a couple tries to kind of like, get what I was saying. But she was like, "Oh yeah, buffet. We do buffet, so you're free to eat." So
Yeah,
there's just
unlimited,
stuff like that. Yeah. So if we're Americans, I think we could benefit from, you know, speaking more simply to people that are, you know, not perfect at English yet.
I really do think that there's like a big difference between English spoken amongst natives and international English.
Yeah.
So like a French person speaking to a Japanese person or an American speaking to a Korean, you can't use as many, you know, idioms and stuff like that. So you've been feeling that a lot, even in your first 24 hours.
Yeah, I just came from Japan too, and so it's about the same thing. You know, you have to kind of speak very simply, especially because they're not used to the English speed. You know, they're used to the English, you know, where they're at. But if you go to America, we speak a lot faster. So I don't know if they're quite used to that cadence yet too.
Yeah, Americans do speak really fast, right?
Yeah, and I mumble a lot, so it's partially my fault too. Yeah.
A lot of people are really just there's such a hunger for this, is learning how to understand fast native spoken English, especially connected speech. I'll give you an example. Like there's a really cool scene in Spider-Man where Peter Parker is talking to Tony Stark, and he's like, You know, I tried to save those people. I just wanted to be like you. But he doesn't say it like that. He says, I just wanted to be like you.
Yeah.
I just wanted to be like you. I just wanted to be like you. And it's like so difficult for, you know, the English learners to understand that.
Yeah.
Oh, I would say for the most part, it's kind of just like pointing out things like bathroom and then pointing a certain direction,
Sure.
just kind of keeping it more straightforward instead of, you know, full sentences in English. But
Okay, oh, that's so interesting. You're noticing that when you ask something, they'll respond with one word.
sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yeah, I would say that's the only thing that I really notice. But
Yeah.
I think most people, especially in Seoul, like
Speak really well.
really well.
I agree. I teach a student right now, one of my students, and my wife too, when she was kind of learning English. There's a habit, I don't know if it's just Koreans or people from all around the world, to respond with one word. Whereas I think it's really good to practice answering stuff in full sentences, because it's just going to help you with your own language learning journey. Any language, that is.
I don't know if it's me talking quite quickly, but there's been a time, like probably once or twice, I've had to repeat things.
Sure.
And they completely get it after I've repeated it, but it's just that first, on that first try, I think they struggle sometimes. And again, that might be because I talk quite fast as a native speaker.
Do you find that Koreans are shy when speaking, or shy at all? Or
I've noticed some people, say like ordering coffee, there was one woman who was a bit like too scared to take my order, so she like nudged a colleague. That's the one experience I've had of that, but I've not really come across it massively.
do you think Koreans are shy?
Oh, not at night. Not at night. You go in Hongdae at night, they're not shy. Trust me, they're not shy. With alcohol in their blood, they're not shy. But in the day, yes, kind of, a little bit.
Okay. What helped you when you were studying English?
Watching TV shows, movies. Also, I wanted to marry Justin Bieber, so...
You did? You still?
Not anymore, but
What happened?
I grew up. But that's how I learned. So yeah, but most of the time that, because at school you don't really learn English that well. So
Right. Similar in Korea. Like in Korea, you learn mostly to take tests.
yeah, basically it's that. Yeah. You just learn some basic thing, but not really how to have a conversation and all. So yeah.
You had the goal of like watching movies and Netflix, and that kind of stuff.
I was watching like all day, and yeah, it worked. So
In school, we don't learn really English. Like, teachers are pretty bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What helped you with English? How do you speak English so well?
Social media.
Social media?
Yeah, TV shows.
TV shows.
Yeah.
Just watching a lot with like
Yeah.
English subtitles?
Yeah. It helps a lot, yeah.
Helps a lot. Netflix.
Yeah. YouTube, TikTok.
You think it's easy to get around? Say your mom, your dad, your friend is coming to Seoul and they speak zero Korean. Can they get around, do stuff they want to do easily?
Actually, I think it's easy even if you don't know the language, because people here are really, really helpful. They really don't care about that you're a foreigner or something, but they try to help you even with gesture, Yeah, especially like Italian people. My mom, when she came here for the first time, when she went around alone, she tried to do the gesture to Korea, and they were really helpful actually.
Yeah.
They really don't care about your nationality. They try to help you as soon as they can.
I'm gonna make a
that's
joke.
amazing.
I'm gonna make a joke.
Oh yeah.
Italians are good at gestures.
Yeah, really good. And also, I've noticed Korean understand really well Italian gestures. I was
Hey.
shocked.
It's
I
a
was
nice
really
little
shocked.
synergy there.
Yeah, actually, we're really similar. I didn't know about that. I was shocked.
Nice.
Even for 성격이, like personality.
Yeah.
We're really similar.
You were in China for a week.
Yes.
Here for a day.
Yeah.
Is there anything that just screams and sticks out? Wow, this is different in the way people behave.
Yeah, it's quite random, but in Beijing, I stuck out like a sore thumb. I don't know if you know that expression, but basically they were all staring at me as a foreigner. Here, no one cares. I felt like I was famous in China, but it's obviously much more commonplace to see foreigners in Seoul, so it feels much more like you kind of blend in, even on the subway and things like that. Even looking around, if I see no other tourists, I'm not being looked at, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So it feels quite accepting.
It feels more international here.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Did you enjoy this video? If so, please let me know in the comments down below. Once again, I'm Sean, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.